Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to share today's video with you guys. We are going to be testing out the new Basic Bitch palette from MAC. We're going to be playing around with it. I did this whole eye look for you guys with it. You'll get my first impressions. You'll see how it blends, how it goes on the eyes, everything that I think about it. So if you guys are interested in learning how to create this eye look and learning about the Basic Bitch palette from MAC, keep on watching. But before you do, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed to my channel already. I would love to have you guys here. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, which is right here. I am pretty active on that, and I love when people from my YouTube come over and follow me on that, and we can kind of communicate a little bit more on kind of like a daily basis. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, so I am so excited to dip into this baby. I have not used it yet. So it comes in this nice little like plastic slide out, which I really like. I love the look of the packaging. It looks so nice. I love that it says a Basic Bitch in nice big bold letters. And yeah, let's open this baby up. Oh, it is so beautiful. So this is what all the colors look like. I will do some close-up and I'll do some swatches for you guys. It does come with a nice mirror right along here. I'm not going to show you guys because all the lights and stuff will be reflecting in it, but it's kind of like a nice long mirror. Definitely big enough for you to do your eyes. Not necessarily big enough to like look in to do your whole face, but definitely big enough to do like an eye look in. And then it doesn't have the names listed on the palette. It has like this little plastic sheet with the names that I'll probably keep, so I have like reference for it. So MAC says that you get 8 original eyeshadow shades that haven't come out before. They're not like sold individually and they haven't been in previous palettes. And then you get a full-sized highlighter in all of their MAC Girls palettes. And I feel like with this one, even though it's called Basic Bitch, it doesn't mean basic as in like the look is basic. I think it means basic as in like you can just take like 2 or 3 of these shades and create a beautiful, like really fierce, kind of like smoky eye look, or like lighten it up if you want with these like lighter shades. So yeah, I am super excited. I was so excited when I first saw on social media that MAC was releasing this, and I'm so excited that I finally have my hands on this baby. So my eyes are already primed. I typically prime my eyelids with a little bit of concealer. So I'm just trying to decide like what look I want to go for. Okay, I think I'm going to start with like this nice cranberry shade. And I'm going to take that on my 224 brush from MAC. Nice. There's not too much kickback from it. I'm just going to start by sweeping this back and forth in my crease. And some nice windshield wiper motions. Nice, so I have a 0 fallback from this, or fall out, not fallback. It's blending out pretty nicely, and it's kind of like a smoky burgundy shade. It's not like a very red burgundy, it's like a nice smoky burgundy. And the blend is very nice. Gonna go in with my 221 brush for MAC. It's kind of like a baby version of the 224. Gonna go in with that same shade and just blend a little bit onto the outer corner of the eye. Okay, I'm gonna go in next with this kind of like dark taupey gray shade. And I'm still using my 221 brush, and I'm just going to add this onto the outer corner of the eyelid and then sweep it through the crease, just to add a little bit of depth to the eye. Now these colors have more of like a satin finish. They're not super matte. I think the only matte color in this is going to be the black shadow. But they're not like really shimmery where you can't wear them in the crease. They still look nice in the crease. I'm just taking my empty 224. I'm kind of smoking out that burgundy shade a little bit more. Just kind of diffusing the color a little bit more so I get like a nice soft fade to my brow bone. Yeah, that looks pretty. And then I'm going to take my 217 from MAC, which is kind of like a brush in between the 224 and 221, and go back in with that burgundy shade just to intensify the color a little bit more but not blend it out as much. Yeah, that looks pretty. What do I want to use next? Everything's so beautiful. Don't know what shades to go in with. Okay. And I want to try and use like as many colors as I possibly can, if not every single color in this damn thing. Alright, I'm going to go in with the black shade next, and this is a 230 Luxe pencil brush from Zoeva. Ooh, just dipping my brush into that, it seems like it's going to be very creamy, very pigmented, and there's not much kickback, so I'm feeling like there's not going to be too much fallout. And so far I don't have any fallout. Just going to focus this on the outer corner of the eyelid and then into the crease, but I'm not going to bring it all the way through the crease, just kind of like halfway through. It's nice. It's like a softer black. It's not going to be your most pigmented black, but enough where you can add definition without being scared to go into it. And it's blending out very smoothly, which sometimes blacks have a hard time like blending out nicely. I'm just going in with my 221 to soften that and smoke it out a little bit more. That's nice. And then add a little bit more. I'm going to kind of smoke it a little bit farther onto like the center of my eyelid. Oh, that is blending out so nicely. I have no fallout. The colors look beautiful and seamless so far. I am loving this. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to go in with this beautiful brown metallic shade and apply that all over the lid. And this looks so pretty. And I am using my I think it's my 195 synthetic, kind of like a concealer brush from MAC. This looks like it's going to be beautiful, and I always love to foil metallics. I typically always do that, so I'm going to do that today as well, using my mini Rose Fix Plus. Yes, that is stunning. And I feel like it's always good to just foil metallics, especially if they have a lot of glitter in them, because they just tend to have more fallout naturally and don't stick as well. But that is fucking beautiful with Fix Plus, and again, no fallout, and that just looks so pretty. It has almost like this like grape tone to it, like a deep purple, like a smoky silvery purple brown. Oh my god, that's like, it's pretty in the pan, but like on the eyes it's even more stunning. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with that black shade again. I should probably tell you guys all these names because I have them listed here and I didn't even think. I'll just like put a little bubble right there with the actual names. So I'm going back in with my pencil brush. I'm just going to start to smoke that on the lower lash line. Guys, I don't know why I tend to always like show you guys things on this half of my face, because this is like the angle and the profile that I don't love, whereas like I like this profile a lot more, but for some reason I always do this side when I'm showing you guys. Love this profile as much as this one. Nice smooth blend under the eye, again no fallout. I was going to go back in with that burgundy shade, but I kind of want to try to use these, or these two colors. So I'm going to clean my brush up and then dip into that kind of like blue jeans kind of color, that like dark wash denim shade. Just going to clean my brush off a little bit. I just got this brush cleaner from Icing actually for like a spot cleaner, and it works really well. Like, I'm pretty surprised at how well it works. Like, it's not going to deep clean your brushes, but it's working really well as like a spot cleaner, because it'll clean off like any excess product, and then the bristles will be like nice and dry and ready to go. Alright, so let's go in this like smoky blue shade and smoke that out a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I feel like that would be really pretty foiled like all over the lid for like kind of like a smoky navy look. And then I'm going to go in with this shade that kind of reminds me of Club from MAC. I don't know if you can see, but it has like this really beautiful like, I don't know, kind of like brown and green and red reflex throughout it. It's really cool. And we'll use that to smoke it out even more. And again, no fallout from those shades either. Yes, that's so pretty. Like when you blend it on, you probably can't tell because it's like not a high reflect and high duochrome, but it has almost this like teal aspect to it. I'm gonna take a little bit of that burgundy shade on my 221 brush. I'm just going to smoke this outer corner out a little bit more, kind of meet it up with the top crease. I am in love with this palette. So I'm going to go in with this kind of silvery shade on my pencil brush and apply that to the inner corner for the highlight. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's beautiful. All of these colors have awesome pigmentation. Very smooth blendability. Wow, that's so pretty. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this sparkly silver, and we're going to foil that again with our Fix Plus. And I'm going to apply that on top of that. This palette is so beautiful. Guys, like, I thought I was gonna like it. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do, because I'm more of a warm tone person. I definitely experiment with all colors, but I really don't do cool tones that often, and I'm honestly like blown away right now. Alright, I'm gonna do my other eye, and then we'll be back to finish off the face and test out this highlighter. Okay, so I finished my other eye off. It's not completely symmetrical, but it's a little hard doing one eye and then replicating, sorry, there was a hair floating, the whole look on the other eye to an exact T, especially with me. I kind of like go back and forth with my brushes. So yeah, moving on. I did my other eye, added mascara, some black liner to the waterline, then I added a little bit of Warm Soul blush to the cheeks, because this is perfect for the Basic Bitch palette look. I feel like everyone and their mother has Warm Soul blush, so let's do my lip real quick and then we'll test out the highlighter and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So I'm going to go in with Oak Lip Liner from MAC. And I've kind of been feeling like the overdraw again lately. I used to overdraw my lips all the time and I kind of haven't been recently. But I'm feeling it again. And then I'm going to go in with one of my favorite nude lipsticks. This is in the shade Bare All from Maybelline. Ooh, there's like a hair on it. Gross. If you see I have like hot pink lipstick on the side, I use this one all the time as like my kind of like mixer ombre color. And then to give it a little bit of color and shine, I'm going to go in with the Dazzle Glass in Date Night. How beautiful is that? And this will give it a little bit more of like a pink look. Just going to dab a little bit of this off because I do like the color. I feel like I have a little bit too much product on my lips though and it feels kind of funny. So I just kind of lightly took off that first layer and then I'll kind of even everything out with a little bit more gloss. Okay, so it's time to go in. Oh, I just chipped the highlighter a little bit with my nail. It's okay. It's time to go in with this highlighter. So excited, it looks beautiful. And this is like a super old brush. I think it's like from Dior or something. I don't even know. This was like my mom's brush from when she used to work in makeup like a long time ago. But it's so good for applying highlighter because it's just really dense. Oh, that is pretty. Now I find that the highlighters that come in the MAC Girls palettes are more of like a soft glow, which personally I love. It's not going to be your like blam blam in your face highlighter, but it gives you more of like that sheen and that pearlescent shine. Although this one in the Basic Bitch palette is definitely pretty pigmented and pretty like glowy and shining bright on the skin. Definitely more than the other highlighters that I've played around with in the other MAC Girl palettes. And I love that it's actually light enough for my skin tone, because so many highlighters just are way too dark for me, and then they'll create like if the light's shining on it, it looks good and like it's like highlighted and I'm like, yes bitch. But then like if I'm straight on, it'll kind of create that like dark, like kind of like weird bar in the face, making your face look like dirty. But this one looks awesome. Yes. Apply a little bit to the brow bone. Alright guys, so for my final thoughts, I would say this palette is definitely an absolute win. I am so happy with how this look came out. I am obsessed with honestly everything about this palette. I used all of the colors from this. They all blended out beautifully, had great pigmentation, no fallout. I am super, super pleased and impressed with this. I love the highlighter. And it's only $39.50. You get 8 shadows, a full-size highlighter, and a mirror in here as well. And I just think it's awesome. I think if you really like smoky eyes and kind of like a fierce, more dramatic eye, you would definitely love this palette. If you're more of like a soft eye look kind of a person, you may not enjoy this because it is pretty like all pretty much darker shades, definitely more for that like smoky eye, sultry kind of a look. So if you're not into that, I would say probably pass on this one, but they have a bunch of other palettes from the MAC Girls collection that you can check out that are so beautiful. But I think this would be a great palette to have for the fall and kind of like the Christmas, New Year's times that are coming up. And yeah, I would say if you were thinking of getting this, go ahead and buy it, because this baby is awesome and it is limited edition, so snag it up while you can. I think it's actually sold out on the MAC website, but check like Macy's and Nordstrom and like other locations where they carry MAC and you might be able to still find this. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Basic Bitch tutorial. I had so much fun filming this for you guys. I am so pleased with this palette, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not already. If you're not subscribed already, it'll look red, so hit it if it's red and join me, because you know you want to and I want you to. And make sure that if you did like this video, give me a big old thumbs up down below and leave me some comments with any future videos you guys would like to see. Alright, bye guys!